Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to uptown Charlotte and rain-soaked Bank of America Stadium. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Down. 45. White.
Young wasting no time, right to the air. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety rolling into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
And you think back to the success he had throwing the football in the win last week, so naturally he's going to come out throwing here, but that time they couldn't connect.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Blue 32. 43 rails.
A run now for the rookie out of Georgia. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
On 1st down, right back to ETN. On the return and run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
95. Ready?
Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Panthers at 4-5, a game under 500. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this one, what we saw was a team that competed hard and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again. Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a 2nd defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Ready?
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Set. Set.
They'll run with ETN. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
A 4-yard loss.
That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Set. Check view. Set.
Young now. That is caught. That'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. They'll get 23 yards there. And it'll be a Carolina first.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Okay, right? Here we go. 33, yellow. Black shot. Claude red. Ready?
Now Young. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Jake Moody now for the point after. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 17-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now Shuck. This pass on target. Velus Jones with it. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. An inside give to Jones. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Little short pass here to Hill. So no gain on the play. And it's second down.
Brings up second down at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Shuck. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. You look at this Carolina defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw is Shuck. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position.
On the set. 62. Set.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Second down and 8.
Down.
Here is Young. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Black shot. Yellow. 22. Claws red. Blaster. 6. Light blue. Still. Chest stick. Ready?
Now Young. Flush to his right. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And the Saints are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
From the shotgun, it's Shuck. He completes it to Olave. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First down, New Orleans.
Yeah, that's a nice pickup there, especially when it comes on the heels of a 3-and-out the first time you have the ball. They were determined to not have that happen again, and that's a nice throw for their first down of the game.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately.
Taken down back at the 42.
Throwing, Shuck. Rolling to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
They'll start on the ground, ETN. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
At the 19-yard line.
Red, green. Red, yellow. 6, mega.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming.
Set, hut. 52 blue. Hut.
Young to throw it. Getting this into the hands of Turner. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Good yardage after the catch as that played good for 30 and a first.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
Ready, set.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Now, smash. 45. White. Ultra. Go ultra. Set.
Young now from the 50. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Blue, struck, claws, red. Hey, go steal. Hut, hut.
Young will set to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
They'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw now, Shuck. He's got him in, complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 55 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Shuck now to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. To the air again is Shuck. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Here now, 3rd and a yard. In motion left goes Smith. Here's Shuck. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on fourth down. They'll run it with Jones. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And it'll be a turnover on downs. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something is funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
23 yards on the play. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Here we go. Green. 6. Mega. Cut.
Looking to throw, Young. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
Ready, set.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Let's go now. Block 10, block. Set.
To throw, Young. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Fourth down, so Jake Camarda is out there. Deep for New Orleans is Rashid Shaheed. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
2nd and 1. Eluding the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 26. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in colleges delivered to the NFL.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. In motion, the tight end. They'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see. Now here's Young. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready. Black, 95, red, cycle. Check Fury. Hey, go steal. Hut, hut.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing, Young. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, It looks like they're going to get the football back again.
On to punt is Camarda as he sends this one away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
At their own 49-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This is a game, Charles, it's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline. They drive it right down the field coming out of the half. Well, they got the lead, but it's certainly not a big one. And how do you keep control of that lead? Certainly not by that last play there. They gave up a big sack in the first play of this drive. Now it's double the distance to the first down marker.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. From the gun, Shuck. A quick throw there is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They're going to look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Left side, got Jones. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Play action now. Shuck. Flush to his right. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Motion left, Smith. Again, it's Shuck. And the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Here we go, set. Blaster, 45, rail, yellow, rail, green.
Toss left side for Etienne. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Jonas Sanker on the stop. Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Right, field, black. You, yellow. Hut.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Young. There's Tremble, the tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Come on, set. Set.
Young. That is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Powerful running. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Shuck. Little short pass here to Hill. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Taysom Hill.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game, Perhaps that can give him a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. This one swung out here to Jones. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Looks like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Little short pass here to Hill. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
To throw is Shuck. Pass to the right, there's Jones. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
To the air once more, Shuck. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Play action. Shuck. He's got Smith here. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Shuck looking to throw once more. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there, and now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them. Maybe
this is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Turner, 59 yards. And the Panthers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point try now for Moody. And it's good to make it 14-0. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll go play action with Shuck. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32. Opposite, green, cut.
On the counter, ETN. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Ready.
This is 2nd and 8.
Set, ready. Blue striker, 60 reps. 60 reps. Set.
Young to throw it. He'll drop this one off with ETN. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Young. That is caught. McMillan with it. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Got it.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
43 rail. You're ready.
A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Xavier Leggett, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Now Moody for the PAT. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Panthers 21, Saints nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Jones breaking from the contact. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. To throw now, Shuck. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
The offense on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing, Shuck. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
On play action, Shuck. He'll take his shot for the end zone. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Ready.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 Bulls. 5, 6. Ready.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
50 green. Ready.
3rd down, Young from the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000 is a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays hot.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Set, punt. Set.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. Alontae Taylor up to make the tackle. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking,
Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
Here we go, set.
ETN up the middle. Despite the strong run, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Here we go. 45, White. Hut, hut.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the first down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Trouble, 38. That's you. Yep, drill green. Blue, 32. Hut.
Young here to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
Ready. Yellow, 20, smash, red. Slide through. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Young. He's going to go up top again. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Panthers, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff races. They're back to 500 at 5-5. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll get a late bye next week, which might be coming at the right time.